Thank you so much to all the supporters that make this channel possible. I am Subliminal, and welcome to A Star Citizen's Guide to the Galaxy. Invictus 2952 is here and in full swing. In this video, I will quickly take you through the showroom floor of Crusader, MISC, and Tumbril expo halls, and give you my thoughts on ships there on display for the purposes of you buying them via Alpha UEC or actual currency. I will also cover what is available to buy on the Pledge Store, and again, my thoughts on the ships, prices, and even some Pledge Store tips. So this should be very informative. Unfortunately, this will be my last Invictus commentary video, as I will be leaving on a small family trip tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the festivities. I'll be back on Twitch live on the 31st to do the giveaway. This month's ship giveaway is the MISK Hull A, link in the description. Without further ado, let's get to it. I'm going to give you a guided tour of the Crusader, MISC, and Tumbril expo halls, and we're starting right now. All right, we're taking a look at the Pledge Store for Crusader today, as well as Tumbril and MISC. Let's see what we got. We've got the A2 Hercules is available on sale. I'll talk more about the ships when we're actually on the showroom floor. A2 Hercules is on sale. Looks like the price has stayed the same. It's very expensive for that ship. Aries Inferno is available, and the Ion, of course. C2 is available, better value there. And M2 is also available as well. We'll see all those on the showroom floor. The MSR is actually available, which is kind of weird because it's not a combat ship, but I just think it's there for marketing purposes because they know people will buy it. Today's daily war bond deal is the C2 Hercules with 10-year insurance. So war bond typically means that you have to open up your wallet and spend new money to back the game when you buy a ship. However, this allows you to actually upgrade your ship to this and get that same discount. So that's really cool. This is the only time war bond means that you can upgrade a ship or use store credit to buy a ship to get that price. We've got the Crusader complete pack. Okay, a lot of these don't have complete packs because like there's going to be ships in this that aren't combat variants. But if you really like Crusader, and I actually kind of do, you can pick up a complete pack if you're a baller, if you're about that life. Let's take a look at Tumbril next. Tumbril Land Systems. We got the Cyclone AA. This is flyable or drivable in game. My personal recommendation is you shouldn't spend any money on any land vehicles for this game. You should buy these in game because they're really, really cheap. $80 for this is quite a bit of money for a land vehicle that you could buy in game for just like less than 100,000 Alpha UEC or something like that. I don't know exactly the cost, but yeah, it's not very much money. Same with the MT. It's finally available in the game. RN is available. TR. The Tumbril Nova, I have one, but I'm going to melt it. I would maybe suggest owning the Ranger. If you were to buy it, it's in with LTI or like a lot of insurance, it'll be a LTI token. It's only $40. When the game comes out, you could try it out. And then 6 months after that, you could buy it in game and then upgrade this to something else. That's a more valuable use of your money there. And all right, that's it for Tumbril Day. Finally, we have MISC. So we only have the combat variants of the Freelancer MISC available, the Razor EX, the Tana, and the Starfarer Gemini. So we don't have the regular Starfarer, we don't have the Core, we don't have the base Razor or the base Freelancer. We have just the combat variants. In this case, the Razor is actually stealth, but nothing else there for MISC Day. I am kind of surprised that we didn't see the MISC Odyssey. I know it's not really a dedicated combat ship, but neither is the C2 or the Mercury Star Runner. But the Odyssey in particular is pretty offensive and defensive as compared to like a Carrack. So my personal opinion, I'm really surprised that that's not there. I don't know if that was an oversight or maybe they just decided not to do it. I don't know. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. We'll have the ability to be able to buy it later on in the year at the end of the year sale. But I am a little bit surprised we didn't see that here today. All right, we're going to type in INV into the search here, and we're going to get all of the Invictus skins that we have. And we now have access again to the Hercules, Tana, and the Tumbril Cyclone skins today versus what we had throughout the rest of the week. And yeah, everything from the rest of the week is available still for sale there too. Aries 5 paint pack. This is new. Aries 2 paint pack. These two skins are new. So the 5 paint pack has every skin. The 2 paint pack has the new Celestial skin, as well as the Scrubland skin. Just for the record, I think that this is the most hideous thing I've ever seen in my life. I do like the Cinder paint, though, and I wish they put that on more ships. This Outrider paint skin is possibly new. I don't know if I've seen it before, but it's pretty cool. And I'm really not a fan of the Polar, to be honest. Starlifter Argent paint, I'm pretty sure that's been around. Love the Cerberus one, but that's been around. Love the Timberlane as well. For the MSR, it looks like we didn't get any more skins. I own this pack with all these in them, so no changes there. We have these Hull A paints. I'm not sure if these are new or not. I don't think so, but they might be. We got a Dusk paint, Empyrean paint, and a Horizon paint. All right, let's take a look at the Crusader showroom floor. As per usual, I'm going to take a quick look at the maps. We got the 2 closer expo halls open, top floor, and then we got a bottom floor. So first off, we have the Starlifter series. The Starlifter series is pretty awesome class of ships. I personally love the C2, which is this one here in front of me. This is the cargo variant of the ship. So it has the most amount of cargo SCU that you can store in the game as of today. You can store tons of land vehicles. Watch my Make It Fit video on this. It was pretty entertaining, pretty fun. Yeah, I mean, great ship. It's the king of cargo. I own one. I'll probably own one for a while, maybe until I upgrade to like a Banner Merchantman or something. But yeah, I mean, great cargo ship. I recommend it over any other one because it has more cargo. Great. You can make a lot of money during the Nine Tails lockdown event with the ship. So definitely comes highly recommended by me. Then we've got the M2 here to the left. The M2, although it does look like it has the same amount of cargo space, it's actually a little bit less by maybe about 200. Yeah, this has got about 522 SCU, whereas the dedicated cargo has 662 or 696, almost 700. Even though they look like they're the same, they're not. The reason being is because this one is supposed to be more heavily armored. It's the military variant, so it's what the military uses to deliver land vehicles, or you could even put ships in there, to be honest, to the battlefield. Then we have the A2, which is a beast, okay? The A2 has significantly less cargo at 234 because the bombs here take up some space, but also for the same reason that the M2, it's more heavily armored than the rest. Not granted, the C2 can take a beating, but the A2 can take an even bigger beating. But you have bombs here, not missiles, but actual bombs, Moabs, I think they call them, that you can drop on the battlefield. So this is pretty cool for sure. But I think the best thing about it, to be honest, because I don't know why I'm kind of partial to weapons rather than like bombs or missiles, is we're talking size 5 like turreted gun here. This is controlled by a turret gunner in a remote turret, another size 5 remote turret, 2 size 4 turret, another 2 size 4 turret, and another 2 size 4 turret, as well as the one on it's got guns for days, and it's argued that it's actually better than the Hammerhead when it comes down to it. Sure, the pilot has to pitch up a little bit, but it's also just like the rest of them. You have the undernose gun here, as well as the guns up top, whereas the C2 only has the guns up top. It does not have a chin mounted gun. All right, so we got the MISC haul here. Man, it got really quiet, huh? We got the Freelancer MISC. Freelancer MISC is a gunboat. I don't like calling it that because it's got the same firepower as a Saber, but it comes with like a bunch of missiles, size 3 and size 2. It's a huge missile boat. You've got missiles under each wing. Inside, you've got size 3 missiles that come up, that deploy out of this like missile silo system at the top. It's really dope, really dope. I think the ship has its place, but I think that there's better ships right now for combat, and I'm not really into the missile play personally. But I kind of have I'm kind of biased against missiles, to be honest. But yeah, cool ship. It's the combat variant of the Freelancer series. Then we have the Starfarer Gemini. It's the combat variant of the Starfarer, so it does the refueling ships. but it's more heavily armored at the cost of does it lose SCU? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I think I'd go with this one over the regular one just to have it. But yeah, it's a Starfarer Gemini, useful for refueling people's ships. Now that that's in the game, glad that that's in the game. But honestly, I just don't think it's gonna have much of a purpose until we get Pyro. The MISC Razor EX, I believe this is the stealth variant of the MISC Razor. Yep. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that this should only be a racing ship, and then maybe there should be a luxury variant of it. But I don't see the purpose of having a stealth one, to be honest. I mean, I don't know. This could be fun, I'm sure. Maybe put some scatter guns on this and like fly around and buzz around people and be an annoyance. But you know, to each their own. It could be some fun gameplay, but not a very popular ship right now. Then we have the Tana. One thing you want to recommend doing is taking off these turrets here and put the Tashima mounts on that whole size 2 weapons rather than having these size 3s. There's also a lot of missiles in this thing too, so if you're a damn dirty missile throwing ape, you'll love it. I hate the look of this ship. I hate the way it flies, and I think you'll do a lot better in a more maneuverable, smaller ship. I don't like the cross section of this ship. It's way too big from the top or the side, depending on how you orient it. The cool factor is cool with the way that it articulates, but I really honestly don't recommend this ship. I do know that there's a bunch of Tana cult members out there that love this ship, and if you guys are having fun, that's, you know, the only thing that's really important. But your ship is trash. And that is it for the MISC haul. All right, now taking a look at the Crusader ships. Whoa. What's that up there on top of the Ion? I've opened up all the components up there. I don't remember a hatch opening that way. Anyway, I'm sorry, I digress. This is the Aries Ion. I mean, you guys have seen coverage on this everywhere. I'm sure you saw my first looks. I'm really disappointed in the way that this ship is performing right now. As you guys know, it went through like 4 or 5 iterations in the PTU and eventually landed on a nerf that I thought was too heavy. I think where it was before this was too much, and it did need a nerf, but I think that they over nerfed it by adding spread or bloom, meaning that if you aim at a target with your crosshair and it's right on there, it randomly will shoot within a cone. Okay, they added bloom, and they also removed fixed aim assist. Your fixed weapons are innately really hard to hit anything with, so they added an assist to it years back, and that assist allowed it so that fixed weapons could hit their target, you know, more frequently and not be so frustrating. They removed both of those from the ship, and now I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I think you can make more money doing VHRTs in a Vanguard or a Gladius or some other dedicated fighter than you could if you did ERTs with this. I think you could do ERTs without throwing a missile with a Connie or 600i better than this, and that is a problem. And I really want them to either add the fixed assist back or remove the bloom, one of those two, and they should do it pretty quick. I think it'll be a simple thing that they can fix, and just do it right now. Just do it, and then see what the community thinks about it. But anyway, that's just my opinions on that. Same with the Inferno, highly inaccurate on this platform. The ship also gets an unexpected torque imbalance. Both of these do. At the drop of a hat, I don't personally like rearming, so I choose to go with the Ion. Also, one of the reasons why I don't go with the Inferno, although it may be a better ship at taking out the slightly smaller targets, you could do better in like a Vanguard or another smaller, not smaller, but another heavy fighter that isn't this. These ships, in my opinion, based off of what I read in the brochure and all that, is that these ships are designed to take out capital class ships. That's what they're designed to do. Capital or subcapital, Corvette, you know, big ships. And if you're buying this for any reason other than that, I think you are misinformed from the get-go. In my personal opinion, this is another way to take out a hammerhead, per se, than a retaliator. So if you want to go out and take out a big ship, you could throw torpedoes at it, or you could throw artillery at it. Let's say this is like an artillery ship, right? That's what this is for. And I don't want it to be effective against smaller ships. However, I would like to have the possibility of doing it. But also, I really want to have it take out a hammerhead really fast. Not really fast, but faster than... I don't want it to not... It needs to be the fastest way to take out a hammerhead in the game's current state. I know I'm kind of all over the place there, but whatever. That's just my opinions on that. Then we have the MSR. One of my favorite ships in the game. If I had to live in the verse, this would be the ship that I would own. If I could pick one. Because, you know, I don't want to do combat. Because I don't want to die, right? You know? Because it'd be real life. What I like about this ship... Look, this music is kind of loud, huh? It does come with the Justin Timberlake music here, but we've got a cargo bay here that can hold all the vehicles you need. Really cool ship. I mean, I could watch my first look of this, and you could see like all the cool stuff in the inside. It's really cool. Inside of here, there's actually a hidden compartment. Not 100% sure if this works in game right now, but any SCU you store right here can't be seen by the authorities. There's a underbelly of the ship that like you could take throughout the whole ship to like hide around down here and have alternative routes to get to certain spots. It's a really cool ship. I really do love it. I love asymmetry. I love everything about this ship. The only thing about it is that cargo's not really a viable trading for making money right now, and data running isn't even in the game. The only reason really to own it is to have a really cool way to take a rock around to rock mine. And that's really about all the money you can make with it. You can do group bounties with it if you fully man it, but you could definitely do a lot better, and you're going to be splitting the money 3 ways. So, you know, I just don't recommend it for that, but I love the ship. One of my favorite ships in the game. All right, coming around the corner, we've got another mass group of Invictus employees or people, patrons standing here. Yeah, this is the spot where where the Wi-Fi is right here. Somebody said in the last YouTube video. I think that this is where like they're getting the best signal for sure, hands down. All right. Then we have the Tumbril Cyclones. I think these are cool, man, if you just want to like fuck around, but obviously we don't have anything you can actually shoot at on a planet side, so there's no reason to have this for actual money. But if you just want to cruise around, they're pretty cool. I personally like the MT better because you have missiles and you have a big ass sniper rifle attached. And you know, we have the tracker. Is this the tracker? This is like the recon variant. No reason to have that in the game right now. AA variant could be cool and fun. Maybe bring it to Jump Town or something. That'd be dope. And you got a Gatling variant as well. So lots of different ones here. I think these ships are really cool, man. I really like the look of them. But you know, don't buy them with real money because you can buy them in game for a fraction of the price. Tumbril Nova Tonk. I mean, I guess I could say the same thing about this as the rest of them. No real reason to have it unless you're making your own gameplay or Jump Town. You could bring this to Jump Town. It'd be pretty cool. But yeah, it's a tank. There's a seat back there where a turret operator can operate that gun. And then I believe the co-pilot has access to a weapon as well. Where's the co-pilot's weapon, chat? Oh, there it is. Right at the top there. I literally couldn't see it from this camera angle. But yeah, those weapons can be controlled by the co-pilot, and the pilot itself can shoot. I believe the pilot can actually shoot from this. You don't have to have a turret operator. Is that correct? Yep, that is correct. We got the Tumbril Ranger. This is basically like a bike version of the Tumbril, the other Tumbril vehicles. It's a motorbike. It's pretty dope. Really cool. This is the one with weapons on it. They have other variants that are like a racer and a variant that has like saddlebags you can carry stuff in. Really cool. Can't wait for this to come into the game. I think we might receive more info on maybe the development of these during this week's Star Citizen Live. Then we have the Odyssey. I actually kind of like the Odyssey. This is it seems like a cool exploration ship. As for whether or not I would choose this over the Carrack, I think the Carrack will be a better exploration ship, but this ship will be more defensible and more offensible. You got it like a hangar in there. You can get your own fuel or make your own fuel. You can refine your own fuel. I think it's got its place, but I think I'd rather probably go with the Carrack if I was going to do exploration. But who knows? It's a JPEG right now anyway. This month's ship giveaway is the MISC Hull A, LTI, and game package. There are 11 ways to enter, each giving you more points and a greater chance to win. To enter, just visit subliminal.gg/giveaway. Pro tip, the redeemed Twitch channel point rewards can be done once per live stream. If you enjoy my channel, there are so many ways to support it, ranging from free options like Prime Gaming subscriptions and sending out the UBC in the verse, sub club subscriptions, merch, to more generous forms of support. Head over to subliminal.gg to learn how. Your support in all forms makes this channel possible. Even your viewership, liking, and subscribing goes a long way. Until next time, citizens, I'll see you in the verse.